setting the top of the C cup and the side of the C cup. You just connect the two using the corner of the blade. And that's really all there is to this hairline. I'm only making it natural. And then I usually come through. This is part of detailing a little bit, but keeping this in the hairline so you guys can see me do it. Just blending out the beard a little bit. Now again, you got to make sure when you're doing this C cup, you set that first guideline. And you set the second one, not pushing anything back. You're keeping it, you're just doing a sketch and you're seeing what happens when you do it. And if you want to go further back, you go further back. Picking up the hair, just creating an outline. I'm not pushing anything back, I'm just cleaning everything. Now with the ears, you usually want to start at the top of the ear. Even though I start at the bottom, I'm focused on the top of the ear to see where I'm going to be connecting. Going right up there. And the reason why we go over areas as I'm going right now is because when you make that first cut, all the hairs aren't cut. So I'm just making sure it's a clean cut and cleaning up the neck all around using my fingers in order to brace so that I'm not shaking or not making a precise cut. And I think it's important to recognize when you're doing straight lines, you can use the whole blade for trimmers. Our trimmers typically have a smaller blade than clippers because the head shape changes every 2 inches. So when you're doing that, you want to make sure you're using the whole blade, but use the corner of the blade when you're trying to do any curvatures or any movements that go from any diversions within the line. After you do lineups, you got to make sure that you stretch the skin when you're using this blade. If you're not too confident with this, practice on my thigh or I practice on my thigh. You can practice on a balloon. Just stretch the skin and making sure that the direction you're pulling the hair is the same direction you're going. You're going the exact opposite direction with the blade. Making sure you're using the thumb. Also make sure you keep the blade flat. We set the guideline with the trimmer so that you know where exactly to stop when you're using the blade. And this causes for a perfectly straight hairline.